Hi, Stephen from Own a Disown here. I've been away for a little bit. For about 2 weeks, I've been on holiday in the UK, and that actually gave me a great opportunity to test these headphones. They are Sony MDR-1000X Bluetooth headphones, so they are pretty sweet. Now, first off, I'd like to thank you for helping me reach 6,000 subscribers. Normally at this point I would do a game giveaway, but I lost my job, so I'll have to do that later. Now, my ex-boss is a subscriber, so he actually may be watching this. So, you know what? If you are, here is a message for you. Now, onto these headphones. I'm not an audiophile by any means, and I usually listen to music using speakers. I actually always found headphones a little bit uncomfortable, particularly the ones that go inside your ear. They'd make them itch a little bit, and the ones that would go over your head, I found often over a period of time my ears would hurt or my head felt a bit squashed. Now, any phones I tend to use were mainly for gaming, so they were pretty much ones actually over your head, or if I was walking around I would have headphones that would probably loop over your ears and that type of thing. But I was after a good set of noise cancelling headphones, and these ones retail for about $300, and I bought them for $259 refurbished from Amazon. Link down below. Now they do come in a in a hard-backed, solid carrying case, which I liked, and it's got a carrying handle on it. And inside you do get an airplane adapter, a quite lengthy cable to hardwire to your audio device, and a USB cable which can be stored in an external pouch. Now, there is no pouch inside to hold anything else. You know, the headphones themselves do seem very durable. They actually it's got a metal band here covered with a layer of plastic. And you know what? I did sit on them when I was in the airplane and they held up just fine. They're easy to adjust, but the adjustment is not super stiff. So they may move a little bit if you're not careful. The cups are marked left and right, and you do have some nice foam padding here and also at the top. And it's a leatherette type material, so it's quality and it's nice and easy to clean. The headphones do support LDAC. It's a Sony coding technology to enable high resolution audio to be transmitted, say via Bluetooth. But you do need a compatible device, which unfortunately my cell phone isn't. Now, all the controls on the left cup, and with them on, the first button you reach with your thumb at the back is the ambient sound. Then there's the noise cancellation button, the power button, and the audio in jack. Each button does have a ridge on it of various lengths, so you can actually feel with your finger, which one is which. But to be honest, there's only 3, so it's not too hard to remember their order. Now, the headphones can be hardwired or connected via Bluetooth. And if you have a NFC on your phone, it's a breeze to connect. You just got to power on the headphones, hold down the phone next to the left ear cup, and they connect. Now, without NFC, you do the normal means of going through your settings and connecting to a Bluetooth device. Now, what I really like, actually, is the audio prompts when something is actioned.
Power on. Bluetooth connected.
Once powered on, you can check the status of the battery by pressing the power button once. Now, they do claim about 20 hours of use by Bluetooth, and you know what? I think that sounds about right. I used them for 2 full days, about 8 hours each, and it was still going pretty strong. Now, each cup does have an inbuilt microphone which monitors the ambient sound around you. Pressing the noise cancelling button for 2 seconds activates the sound optimizer.
Optimizer, start. Optimizer, finish.
This checks the type of noise around you and the fit of your ears to optimize, the noise cancelling frequency that goes into the cups. Now, you can also press it to turn noise cancelling on or off. You can also disable noise cancelling by pressing the ambient button. Pressing it once switches on ambient voice mode, and this allows mostly voices to be heard externally, still subduing the other sounds around you, but just allowing the voices in. Pressing it again activates normal ambient mode, and this is just like having the noise cancelling off, so you do have all of the noises around you, of course. Now, the former, the voice activating one, I think is pretty sweet because if you're, say, waiting for a plane boarding announcement, you can still hear that noise coming through.
Ambient sound, normal. Ambient sound. Voice.
Now, if you're walking outside and you want to hear the traffic, yeah, the ambient normal mode is probably the best. So you don't actually get knocked down by a car. Now, they're okay for walking around on, fine, but I wouldn't recommend head banging in them or anything like that because they will slip off or do any vigorous exercise. So let's face it, you are buying these for the noise cancelling ability and perhaps deciding between these and the Bose QC35s. Now, don't go expecting that all the background noise is cancelled out. It's more like having your ears full of wax. It mainly cuts out the low frequencies, so the background hum of an like a background hum of an air conditioner or aircraft engines. Now, I wore these on a transatlantic flight and they were great. Here's an idea of what they sound like. First is the steady hum of an air conditioner.
Noise cancelling. On.
Second, we try with the TV on in the background.
Ambient sound. Voice.
Sensor scan to 1/2 parsec. Negative, Captain.
Ambient sound.
I can find no
Normal.
reason to the captain's behavior, except possibly that we've been on patrol too long without. He has resisted
Noise
all of my
cancelling.
attempts to run
On.
a psychological profile.
So how does music and video sound through these? Well, it seemed to handle it pretty well. Music-wise, I tend to listen to techno, rock, 80s, and the radio. And it handled them, I'd say, pretty nicely. The bass could be better. It's not the deepest bass, but generally, you know, I was quite impressed. And I did prefer them to most of the headphones I've actually used. Now, for video, they are fantastic because the noise cancelling puts you in your own sound booth, and it adds to the immersion of the video. So I tried them at gaming as well. So how did they perform on that? And that actually, on the whole, they did pretty well. There was 2 or 3 loud popping sounds though, which I didn't know what caused that. Now, it was a shame though when connecting it to my laptop because you couldn't connect to the phone at the same time. You can only connect to one device, and even trying to hardwire them and listen to another one on Bluetooth, that won't work either. Now, the right ear cup is home to lots of tech, and one of its coolest features is that cupping your hand over the cup totally blocks out the audio, so you can hear someone talking to you. Removing your hand resumes the audio, and it works so well. I initially thought I was pausing the music, but it wasn't. Yeah, you can also use the right ear cup to pause the audio by tapping in the center. Choose the next track by swiping forward and rewinding, swiping backwards. Now, to answer an incoming telephone call, you double tap the ear cup. The sound quality was good, both from my point of view and the caller's, and this is what it sounds like.
Hello?
Hey,
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good.
I just want to see if this call is coming through loud.
Yes, it is coming through loud and clear.
Great, thanks. See
You're
ya.
welcome. Bye.
As for the comfort, they are fairly light. They weigh about 9.8 ounces or 278 grams, and they don't squash your head too much. Nor do they actually make your ears that hot. Sure, after about 6 hours of usage, you know, your ears start to get a bit sweaty and it does feel a bit uncomfortable. But for me, 6 hours is more than adequate. Am I glad I bought them? Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't have paid the $400, which what the launch price was, but I think for $300, I think they're worth it. You get more than just a pair of headphones. You get to be in your own sound booth with great audio and good phone controls. The only things lacking are the deep bass and the ability to pair with more than one device at a time. Now, they also fold up pretty nicely. The cups do angle like that, or you can put them around your neck like that, or put them right this way, like that. It makes a good scarf, so it's pretty good. Now, I give them a score of 90%. Do like them. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.